Good morning. It is Vlogmas day 6, so December 6th, Wednesday, Pacific Northwest. Walking out to the barn. I'm going to turn the camera around here so you can go with me on the journey. All right, headed down to the creek. Turn the headlamp down a little bit. It looks like it's raining a little bit. The temperature has cooled down, so that's going to help our atmospheric river situation, although I think it's supposed to rain for the next several days. Let's take a look at the creek. So the pond, definitely fuller than it was. And the creek running fast, but it hasn't ponded by the culvert. The house, Christmas tree. Here's the barn. Hopefully the horses aren't too wet. They were pretty wet when I fed them yesterday evening, and like I mentioned before, I tend to feed them more when it's raining, just so that they can keep themselves warm through their digestion, because the rain does flatten down their coat. They have nice dry places to be, but of course, they, being horses, they prefer to be out in the, that's the cone, out in the open. Not exactly sure. Oh, there they are. I see their eyeballs over there, kind of behind that big tree. Okay, I'm gonna get to feeding. I'll see you later. No. Bragi is doing a good job of waiting by the cone. We are done with the exercise and he's still doing it. I am seeing if Odin will do it. Touch your cone. Touch your cone. Whoops. There you go. Good job. Good work. Yeah, have a cookie. And as I explained in yesterday's video, this is just a way for me to show them where I want them to wait. So wait for him to, Bragi's gonna go do it again. Okay, touch your cone. Good job. Now, the test is whether I can open the gate and he will stay there. So we will get into this game. So, oh, good job. I thought he was going to come out the gate, but he's actually just repositioning, which I don't mind. Kind of like his hindquarters. Good job. And I'm just feeding them alfalfa pellets, so part of the regular diet. Good job, boys. Good job. I'm proud of both of you. So now they are both free to go. And here they come. Good boys. Oh, now Bragi likes Odin's cone. He was picking it up a second ago, but of course I missed that. We'll see if he does it again, but they're going to be silly. Greetings, everyone. This will be the final segment for Vlogmas 2023 Day 6. My name is Karina, and if you've made it this far, you have seen the morning routine, the knitting with a cup of tea, and feeding the horses, and then doing a short training session with them when I let them out of their breakfast stalls, I guess you could say. We have the same routine in the evening, although since it's getting dark in the evening, I don't spend the time training. But as you can see, they both enjoy the training, and typically when I come out, they come up to me because they want to interact. And part of it, of course, is for the treats. They love treats, but I do teach them that they don't get treats for just coming up and trying to sniff out my pockets. So as I mentioned this morning, I am from the Pacific Northwest, and it is in the dark and rainy days of December. We have been under an atmospheric river weather pattern, which means it has been warmish and lots of rain. The temperatures have cooled down, which I think will help at least in the mountains, the rain will turn to snow, and that will keep some of that liquid out of the rivers. There has been some flooding in the lowlands. I mean, significant enough that roads have been closed. People have had to leave their homes. So hopefully this will be over soon. This is pretty typical for October and November and even into December. And hopefully once we're done with this, we can all get on with our lives and not think about flooding until next fall. So carry on. What am I wearing? This is the Rye cardigan. I wore this a couple days ago. You probably saw this on Vlogmas day 2. It was a Saturday, and I had been out with a couple different friends, and I'm wearing it again for work today. So I'm on a short break from work, and just to catch you up on my Advent knitting. So I'm not showing all of the projects that I'm doing because I'm not working them on them every day. I'm having a ridiculous number of Advent projects. Thankfully, the Bakery Bears MKAL Nutcracker themed sock designed by Kay Jones, that pattern comes out every other day. I was kind of thinking about alternating the colors on the second sock, so I'm just kind of waiting to see what Clue 4 looks like when it comes out tomorrow before I decide to do that. Other than that, I showed the progress on yesterday's vlog, and have finished the cuff for the second sock. So that's where I am with that. The Tellybeans Shawl, I did make some progress on that. So I am on Clue 3. I am using this Polka Dot Creek Advent bouquet, and I had my partner help me pick out the third color, and it is another one of the pink. So let me pull this out without, I'm doing some needle swapperoos, so I have yet another set of needles on this project. So I don't want to, let me see if I can show you the yarn. So this is the yarn. Get it out without disturbing too many things. So this is the yarn. This is what I have done. Let me show you the right side. This is what and unfortunately I'm in the middle of a row, so let me just show you one side. So this is section 1, section 2, and section 3. And as you can see, I have just started on section 4 with this color. So I'm not sure when I'm going to work on that again. Let me tuck that back into its bag. One of the other, this is the leftover yarn from sections 1 and 2 from that mini. This is the leftover yarn from section 3. So I will have some nice scraps to catch up with. Let me see, day 6. The 5th section just came out today, so I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. It's a shawl. Let me see, what else can I show you? So I started a new Advent cast on yesterday. So I have the Bakery Bears one that I mentioned not showing. I showed the Tellybeans Knits shawl using the Polka Dot Creek Advent bouquet. Has 24 colors in it. There are 25 sections. So for sections 1 and 2, I used the same color. I'm using Jadawoo red lace needles. Typically, although the needles that you saw, those were clover, I will get to the Jadawoo red lace with the longer the longer line between them. Cable is the word I'm looking for. But I have to do some rearranging on some projects that I have on hold, or and I'm using size 3. So this is what I'm kind of pondering. So I cast on the Arne Carlos MKAL pattern yesterday, and there was some pre-work that you were supposed to do. It's a toe-up stocking. So this part was supposed to be done before December 1st. Well, I didn't start till yesterday. And then each section is 6 rounds. So the first section took me, I think I got it done in 1 day. I am using Addies. These are size 4. Trying to see which way this goes. There's a lot of increases, so it's kind of a, it's almost kind of a spiral shaped toe. And then I just got into the color work. I'm almost done with the first section. I think I have 1 row left. It really didn't take me that long to do that. And I am, like I said, I'm using Addie with a pretty long cable, using size 4. So I may ponder which other projects I have on size 4s. Another project I'm working on, Advent project, is a scarf by Pacific Knits Company, a local designer from Seattle. I think those are size 4 needles. So I may do a little swapperoo. So we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Anyway, this is Norwegian wool, 3 colors, the red, emerald, and cloud dancer. So, yeah, I feel like I'm going to catch up on this pretty quickly if I prioritize it. One thing, it does take a size 3 needle in here. So this is a size 3, but that's a smaller one. That I may switch out for that shawl. The shawl calls for a size 4 needle, but my gauge typically tends to be a little bit looser, so I'm going to try a size 3. So that's what I am doing with that. So I got to kind of figure out my needle situation here. I had some Addies size 3 in here, but maybe I already stuck them in that bag. I don't know. So anyway, I will fiddle with that later. I didn't make any progress on that scarf that I mentioned, so I'm not going to show it right now. So those are the 2 that I'm working on. I'm also working on the Riverside sweater, but I haven't made a lot of progress. The rounds are so big now that it's going to take me quite a while to do that. I did get a subscription yesterday of some minis. It's row 1. They're December. So this is the last one that I'm getting. They've been fun. Not sure what I'm going to do with these. Probably make shawls or stuff like that, or maybe scrappy sweaters. The fun thing about these is that you typically get a goodie. So they came with a York peppermint patty, which was perfect for the afternoon yesterday. And you get some stitch markers. And for me, that's been really fun. I have used very plain stitch markers, so these holiday themed ones have been really fun for me. Sorry for all the crinkling. It is cellophane. So they always give you one kind of plain, like, light bulb shaped one. And then they have the holiday themed one. So I have a broom, a squirrel, and then here is a stocking. So super fun. I might use that on my, the stocking that I'm knitting. Okay, let me put that away. Try to get in the habit of putting things away because when the cats are around, and they happen to be napping right now, so they're not really bothering me too much. But, you know, I try to keep things put away. Otherwise, things disappear. Okay, I forgot to open on camera yesterday the Advent number 5. So this was I think this is a DK weight. It's called Disco Ball, and it's Lovejoy fibers, and it's 100% merino. So not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm really enjoying opening this Advent. This was a Scrappy Advent organized by the Creabea, who is a podcaster and a very prolific knitwear designer from Edinburgh. So let me find day 6. Oh. And the person I exchanged, that I was paired up with for the exchange, she has been providing some really fun little goodies in with each one. What is this? Ah, day 6. Yay! So very nicely wrapped, and she has, like I said, she has provided a lot of goodies. I mean, one day it was kind of a vegan peppermint wafer, which was very yummy, very much needed in the afternoon when I opened it, and also some bags of tea, which I love tea, so I've had some of that too. So, what is this? Oh, well, this is interesting. It's like a pine cone. I think I sent her some yarn, almost this exact same color. So this is in pistachio. It's 100% wool. Elena, perhaps? I'm not sure. So I don't know what the weight is. I don't know. I'm going to have to compare it to some other ones I have. But I love this configuration. That's very clever. I don't know if she did that or whether it came like that. But super fun. So that is Advent knitting. I don't have any other Advents to open until Friday. Then I will have the Legacy Fiber Arts Week 2 to open. So that is it for today. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.